Make sure that the water is safe for the children that are there. And
Well,
so,
I know you'll edit, but is that what you're really looking for? The safety of the children, or are you looking for a story?
Some pushback from a local school superintendent after we started asking questions about lead testing in public schools.
Amid national concerns for lead in school drinking water, Fox News is looking into the matter along the Gulf Coast.
Following the drinking water crisis in Flint, Michigan last year, states across the country have been looking more critically at the issue of lead contamination in drinking water.
School districts are starting to realize they've neglected to attend to an issue that might be poisoning students for years.
In Portland, Oregon, for example, extremely high lead levels were detected in several schools this summer. The state of New York has mandated that public school systems test their drinking water for lead.
And just last month, dozens of school systems found high lead levels in the water that students are drinking.
And lead is poisonous. It can't happen.
Let my kids go to school is supposed to be safe for water, food, and just having that water lead is for me, it's scary because I don't want my kids to be sick.
And in light of those concerns across the country, we wanted to take a closer look at the issue here in local schools.
And that's where our investigative reporter Katie Weiss steps in. She's joining us in the studio with those details.
Well, Bob Lenise, it turns out both Mobile and Baldwin County school systems have not been testing its schools' water for lead contamination. And there is no law requiring school systems to test school drinking water. Because of our investigation, local school systems are now testing some of its schools' drinking water. And during the course of this investigation, the state has announced it will help test all public schools.
Dr. Curtis Turner, a pediatrician at the University of South Alabama, says children are most susceptible to the harmful effects of lead poisoning.
The brain in children is growing at a rapid rate, so any insults that they have can affect them for life. Most of it has to do with learning. If it slows their learning down, then you have to worry about academic performance.
So, in the first week of October, Fox 10 News Investigates asked the Mobile and Baldwin County public school systems if a laboratory we hired could test some of the older school buildings that may be at risk. For weeks, there was no response. We even reached out to the State Department of Education, but still no word on testing. Finally, in early November, the superintendents of each school system emerged with an answer.
We don't test because there is no reason at this time to question any of the water supply.
Well, right now there was really no reason to test because we have no reason has been brought forward.
But they explained they would do their own testing at some older school buildings.
You were asking questions and we said, oh, okay, well, we can go ahead and test.
So we're going to do our testing in the schools you indicated, and then we'll give you the results of those tests.
I asked the Mobile County School Superintendent, Martha Peak, if she had spoken with the Baldwin County School Superintendent, Eddie Tyler, about the plans.
So have you been in contact then with Baldwin County schools about this issue?
I've not been in contact with Baldwin County. I really have not been in contact with anyone except our facility division and also those people who are learning about the people who are testing for us. So I really haven't discussed this with anyone.
But Tyler said they did consult one another about the issue.
Because Martha and myself have spoken about the water quality.
But why do you think she would tell me on camera that she didn't?
Well, I can't speak for that because I didn't see your report.
Confused by the different responses, I pressed Tyler further.
And I'm curious if you two were strategizing. Is this a strategy?
Wow, what a stretch. I think you're trying to make a story out of nothing. I think that's exactly what you're trying to do. Put that on air, please.
When there are states all around the country
I don't care what the other states are doing, Katie. I don't care what I care about Baldwin County. I didn't say it wasn't a story.
After our interviews with the superintendents, the State Department of Education announced it would help all public schools test for lead, even though back in October, it would not offer any assistance on testing. Mobile County Public Schools has just released its test results for 8 of its older schools. Parents and students at the following schools can rest easy knowing all the results were below the legal lead limit: Baker High School, Davidson High, Murphy High, Causey Middle, Alba Middle, Lott Elementary, and Dolphin Island Elementary. However, Mobile County has not yet tested all of its schools. There are at least 20 schools in Mobile County built in the 1980s or before that could have lead plumbing components.
Now, if you would like to see Mobile County Schools' full testing results report, I have posted it for you on our website, fox10tv.com. Bob, Lenise?
Okay, Katie, has Baldwin County released its results yet?
Well, Baldwin County Schools informed us last week that it would be releasing the lead test results on the same day that Mobile County Schools released its results, but we are yet to receive those documents, and I'll be sure to let you know when we do.